This is not clickbait, people. This is a very, very important tip. And if you're a DJ, you need to hear this. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I am 32 years old and I've been DJing for 16 years, so half my life. I started when I was the young, ripe age of 16, and it took me 16 years to figure out what I'm about to tell you right now. I legit had a revelation. Like, I thought to myself, like, why did it take me this long to do this? Like, how did I not do this yet? And, you know, I have a channel with DJ tips, so of course, you know, when I have a revelation that changes my game, I'm gonna share it with you people. What I'm about to share with you has to do with music. You see, when people start DJing, right? I guess most people, there's no absolutes, but like most people, when you start DJing and you start building a library, you know, getting your music together, you think to yourself, okay, what's gonna make people dance? What are the most popular songs? You know what I mean? What is everyone gonna recognize? And then you build upon that, you know, you get the basics and then, you know, you spread out. And if you're like myself, you know, if you know me, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have crazy detailed crates and they're super deep and I have expanded and I have so much music and so many, like, I don't know, I like to have a deep bag. Like, I'm into that sort of thing. Because I've always been a firm believer, the deeper the bag, the better the DJ. It's all about what you play. That's how you set yourself apart, right? And I think I'm pretty right in saying that most DJs, most of us kind of play the same shit. You know, they kind of stick to what works. I mean, raise your hand if you start every dance set with Runaround Sue or Uptown Funk at a wedding. If you got your hand raised, you're not alone, because everybody does it, you know? It's almost expected by the crowd and whatnot. I've talked to like staff at venues where they're like, are you gonna start Runaround Sue just like every other DJ? Like, you know, people notice this sort of thing, whatever, but it works, I get it. It gets people to dance, but it doesn't set you apart. So I've always strived to have a deep bag as a DJ, you know, have really detailed crates. I've done whole videos on this, large collections of music, and just be able to play some things that most other DJs don't play. You know, it's kind of my style. It's a lot of things I've talked about on this channel and whatnot, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Because what's funny is, even though I've always done that and I've always like expanded my music library, my music knowledge, and, you know, and always done all this stuff, right? It's just always been my thing and I've preached it. There's one thing I've never done ever until now. And I just did it last week and oh my God. Like, it's just, I'll explain. Let's forget about the audience for a second. Let's forget about everyone who's watching you or is gonna watch you DJ, right? Let's forget about anybody outside. Let's just look at ourselves, okay? Let's just look at ourselves. What do you like? What are your favorite albums? What album did you search for at 10 different stores just to find when it came out because it was sold out? What album did you play on repeat all the way through over and over and over again, growing up or, you know, at any point in your life? Like, what were your favorite records personally? When you weren't DJing, when you weren't working, when you were just chilling, you were at the gym, you're going for a walk, you're driving in the car, whatever. What do you listen to? What do you love? Like, what did you grow up with? What was it? You got it? Or things coming to mind? They're coming to mind, right? Okay. Now ask yourself this, do you have those albums on your hard drive? Are they on your DJ computer? Like, if I asked you for one of those songs that you love, would you be able to play it for me? The list of music that I personally listen to and have listened to throughout my entire life, you know, different stages in life and all that, all my favorite albums, you know, I literally came to a realization that I don't own any of it. I don't have any of it on my DJ computer because in my head, I just thought, well, this is my shit, but like nobody's gonna like it. Why would I need it, you know? And I couldn't have been more wrong. See, the other day, right, I'm going through music and whatnot, and then I thought of this song that I used to listen to back in the day. It was off like a Kanye West graduation album. It's actually on my wall, right? And I looked it up, and I didn't have the song. I'm like, why wouldn't I have this? Like, I love this song, but I mean, I'll never play it. It's kind of deep or whatever. And then I started thinking, like, wait a second. Why don't I have all my favorite music? Like, that should be prerequisite. That should just automatically, like, why don't I have all my favorite music personally on my hard drive? And then my inner self started trying to talk myself out of it. Nick, you like metalcore. Nick, you like emo music. Nick, you like deep hip hop. No one's gonna know any of this shit. Like, no one likes screamo breakdowns. No one likes this. But then I'm like, no. I'm not the only one that likes this shit. Other people like it too, or else they wouldn't have been a thing. All these bands, all these artists, they made a living off this music, so there has to be some other fans, right? And it was at that moment I went on a binge. I went through all my old records, CDs, I went through like all kinds of like websites, and I found and rediscovered all my favorite music from back in the day to now. Like everything I've ever listened to, I downloaded and I now have on my computer. And I can't tell you how fun this experience was. Because I got to reminisce all my favorite songs, I got to organize it certain ways, I made all these new crates with all this stuff, and now I'm working on all these different routines behind the scenes, stuff I never would have thought of doing with all my favorite stuff, and it's been so fun. Like, it's just ridiculously fun. And now that we have outlets like Twitch, where we can really play whatever we want, you know, we're not trying to keep a dance floor, now we can do this. Now we can actually make sets full of the shit we truly love. And I think nothing but good can come from this. Now, if you already did this, if you already have all your favorite music on your computer, God bless you. It took me 16 years to figure out to do this, you know? I mean, I just always, because I like metal, I like stuff that's like not, you know, you wouldn't play at an everyday thing. So like, I always just got in my own head about it, but man, I have been on a creative fucking spree ever since I downloaded all this shit. And I think if you do the same, you're gonna have the same effect. Music is powerful, people. Music is super powerful. And when you dig back into your childhood years, your adolescence, your teen years, your college years, all those, you know, when you were jamming and all the music you listened to and the shit that came out, you'd be surprised at what you rediscover and how creative you're gonna get. I wanna make mixes with all this stuff. I don't care if 5 people listen, 100,000, whatever. I don't care who listens. This is shit I personally love, and I'm gonna have so much fun, and I'm having so much fun putting this shit together and just actually utilizing it, doing what I love as a DJ. I mean, I'm a DJ at the end of the day. Why wouldn't I do this? So my big advice to you people, dig deep, okay? Sit down with a pen and piece of paper or an iPad and an Apple Pencil if you're paperless, and write down all your favorite shit. Think back, what did you listen to when you were younger? From the earliest age up until now, what did you listen to? What do you currently listen to? Is it on your computer? Download it. Go get it. Get the complete albums if you used to listen to the complete albums. Just go get it and put it on your computer. And then try mixing with it. Use it in your art. I can't tell you how like gratifying it is. Like, I can't tell you like how much fun it's been for me. And if you're watching this and you're like, you know what? Like, I used to love this one album. I don't have one song on this computer. Like, I don't have the entire album at all on my computer. Like download it, just get it and mess with it. I'm telling you, you will blow your own mind. Trust me, because it blew my mind. But that's it, people. I hope this tip helped you. I appreciate every single one of you for watching and whatnot. If it did help you, hit the like button and help my algorithms. It means a whole lot. Subscribe down there for more content. I'm posting it all the damn time, and I'll see you at the next one.